I think like my biggest stressor is that I don't know what I don't know. I've had this trademark for probably a year and a half now. Forgot to get the TikTok. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
What am I doing? This whole vlog is gonna be a compilation of what am I doing meltdown.
Yes, this is a heavy pour, okay? The way that I had Fuzzboy launch related dreams the entire night last night. Oh my god. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. When you're watching this, Fuzzboy will hopefully have launched without a hitch, and I figured that today I could do a what a day in the life looks like currently as we are prepping for launch. We're officially 6 days out, and what am I doing? Like what? Genuinely, if this is not the biggest DIY project that I've ever done of just like a do-it-yourself, launch a brand, launch a business from the ground up, essentially like just Danny and I by ourselves. I wake up every day being like, what am I doing? What have I gotten myself into? What am I doing? I think like my biggest stressor is that I don't know what I don't know. I feel like that's like a minor tongue twister, but like I don't know what I don't know. So I'm stressed about the things that I don't know that I'm probably forgetting that I should know but don't know because I've never done this before. So anyways, good morning. Welcome to 6 days out prior to launch, and I figured that we could spend the day together. I think that this may also be therapeutic for me as well too, to like talk out my feelings, because I've got a lot of feelings right now and they are mostly high stress. We are caffeinating. I've got a peppermint oat milk latte, and we've got hydration. I had breakfast, and I'm about to get on my first meeting for the day, which is with my fulfillment partners. That's the warehouse that's going to be fulfilling all of the orders and doing all of the shipping. I woke up to an email saying that there's an issue with the delivery of the walking bags, which is in fact the main product of the entire brand. So it's totally fine. Everything's gonna be totally fine. It's Monday, and there are 5 days. There are 5 working business days for us to get this sorted, and it's gonna be totally fine. What I will say is that, and like let's just keep this between you and I on the vlog and the vlog fam, but the hoodies were essentially supposed to be part of the launch, and just due to like shipping timelines and the way things arrived and the way that it all played out, that will be a separate rollout coming in the next few weeks. I think it actually works out in terms of like thinking about like launch strategy. Again, I haven't done this before, so I don't fucking know. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think we just ended up deciding, instead of making it available for launch and just saying that like, oh, this will ship out in the next 1 to 2 weeks, I feel like that's, I don't know, like that's like personally as like a consumer, I feel kind of annoyed by that. So like I would rather just wait for it to be properly in stock, and we can do like our quality control checks and like make sure that everything is totally 110% good to go. And so I'd rather just roll it out in a few weeks from now. That's the tea on the sweaters, which I'm not stoked about. It wasn't ideal, it wasn't the original plan, but that's okay. We're rolling with the punches and figuring out how to make things work. So that's what's happening on the fulfillment side right now. I also have another call to go through the back end essentially of like my Shopify integration with the fulfillment partner. There are like just a few elements I have to get cleared up as our inventory has been arriving to our warehouse. The way that my day is just filled with like campaign emails and warehouse updates and shipping statuses is so crazy. Oh my god. So that's what my morning is tackling the stuff at the warehouse and our fulfillment. Danny is flying in a day and a half from today, and we have our giveaway winners. We just closed our like little email campaign giveaway where we're giving out 100 sticker sheets. They are so cute. I just have all of them here because we are just manually putting those in the mail. I ordered some return address labels last night, and then depending on if I can figure out our address like label maker, we may just be writing them by hand. So that'll be super fun, but that'll be for later this week. But here are the sticker sheets. These will also be available on the website for sale, I think just for like $5 or $6 or so. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we wanted to do something just like fun pre-launch for a giveaway, because like who doesn't love getting free stuff? But we also have all of our PR packages that have to be packed. I think the mailer boxes, which are so cute, I'm so excited for you to see them. Those are gonna be arriving I think in 2 days, so we're gonna pack all of those up. I have about 70 names and addresses of PR packages that are gonna go out. Oh, I have the little mailer cards actually. actually. Okay, so in every PR package, we're doing a walking bag, a treat pouch, a sticker sheet, and then there's also, this is the top one, so it's kind of jank, but we've got one of the campaign images on the front with Moose and I, and then on the back, this little cutie graphic back here. It's very, very cute. I wrote, I started a brand, OMG, built for the humans behind the leash. So much of my life revolves around my dog loving lifestyle, and I know I'm not alone. Fuzzboy Originals is here to give dog lovers the accessories that match the lifestyle, stylish and practical. We spent years making sure our dogs have the best of everything. Now it's finally our turn. Dog walks just got a lot more stylish. Super, super cute. So I have like a ton of these, just like a freaking, this is maybe like a third of the pile for the PR packages. It really is so crazy kind of like being on the other side of sending the PR. As a creator, I've been so lucky and so grateful to receive so much PR, and now I get to be the one controlling and designing the experience, which is so crazy. Okay, I feel like this was a great little therapy check-in. Thank you so much for listening to me yap about where things are at the beginning of the day. Even now, after talking out some of my current stressors and problems, I do feel a little more better, a little more better. No, I don't think I feel a little more better, but I do feel on top of what's happening, and I feel aware, and I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna hop onto this first meeting, and then afterwards we'll check in with what's next for the day and hopefully put out some of these current fires. Excuse me, I've arrived for my emotional support check-in. Oh my God. Diggle, your head is not on the chair whatsoever. Okay, let's just reposition. It's a lot of blood flow to your head, buddy. Okay, what if we, you know what? I'll just hold it. I'll hold it. You stay here, and for our update, I'll just hold this. Hello. Okay, that call actually went so well, and I'm feeling, better. The shipment that was having issues has been located, is scheduled for tomorrow, so I think we're set, and I feel really good about the full cycle of fulfillment and the order process of how it all works through Shopify and the integration and the plugins, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I feel like that's the motto to starting a business, is that everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Next up on the agenda, I've been reformatting all of the addresses in a spreadsheet. I hate that my morning is just consumed by spreadsheet organization. The turn that my life has taken in such a great way, but I'm reorganizing and reformatting a spreadsheet so that we can hopefully use our label printer to do all of the PR address printing directly from spreadsheet to label printer, so that it's literally just like a peel and stick situation on all of the PR packages. So that's the plan for my next half hour. And then what else is on the to-do list?
Spreadsheet organization content?
I am making spreadsheet organization content. I was like, wow, what a pivot my life has taken.
I'm not kidding. I was like sitting at the table.
Because I want to be able to use our brother label printer to do all the PR packages. Honestly, also, if Jeremy doesn't have an immediate task on Thursday, he will be packing PR influencer packages with us.
I'm just trying to figure out why you haven't asked me to start handwriting the cards.
Handwriting the cards, ooh. So they need to be legible to get into the mail.
Oh.
Also, we have a lot of blood going to this dog's head right now.
Something's going on there. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Next up on the to-do list, I've got some editing to do for our next social post. Also, I realized that I did not get the TikTok handle, Fuzzboy Originals, until literally right now. And I am so lucky that no one grabbed it before I did today after the Instagram already launched. I'm an idiot. Thought I checked that off the list literally months ago. I've had this trademark for probably a year and a half now. Forgot to get the TikTok. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so we've got some editing to do for some video content for our next social rollout. We are finalizing all of the copy on the website for like the products and the like measurements, what it's made out of, cleaning instructions. Also, I like literally can't believe that I am writing privacy policies and I'm writing return policies and FAQs on what we do with your data. Like writing a data policy is so crazy. Luckily, this is not sponsored. Shopify gives you these incredible templates that really like cover majority of the bases. So you can just go in and make some edits to customize it for your own company. But my God, cannot believe I'm up in a privacy policy right now. So that's what's up next. And then I'm gonna review some more of the financials. All of this is fully just bootstrapped by my own cash. which is great because that means that you retain 100% ownership of your company. But it also means that when anything is expensive, it hurts a little more because it's your own money and you invest all of it up front. So that's really fun. For example, I just found out that these sticker sheets that we are going to be selling don't have barcodes on them, and so it is $45 an hour for them to be barcoded, and you can do, I guess, about 100 per hour in the warehouse, so that's an extra $450 to barcode a sticker. So fun, so fun. So hopefully it's the best barcode you've ever seen on the back of these sticker sheets because they're really expensive barcodes. Okay, I feel like this, he's like, Mom, stop. This was a good little therapy check-in, some emotional support. Diggo, I think that we need to, like, what's the plan here? This is gonna be just where he slowly slides off onto the ground if we don't make an adjustment. So I think maybe we just do a little, like, are you okay? Wait, okay, here we go. Okay, and crunch. Okay, and we tuck you in, maybe a little extra support here. Yeah. He literally needs to be like seatbelted into this chair, honestly. That's good for now. Thank you for your emotional support. Unmatched. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh, thank you. Mwah. See, okay, but now the head is slipping off again, and we know how this ends. I love this dog so much. Update, we are taking a lunch break. I've got leftover beef teriyaki from a kabuki order that we did last night and some tempura and some miso soup. I just got off of a really exciting phone call. Today fully is just like full fuzzboy day. Friends with the owner of this incredible dog park in LA called Dog People. You guys have heard me talk about it 100 times. It literally is like the best place in Los Angeles, heaven on earth. It's like a membership only dog park and they do events. They like literally bring in snow in the winter and they have like all of these amazing cocktails and food. It's literally just like the best place. If you love dogs, it is the place to be in LA. They are launching a retail space. And so we had a really interesting conversation where I think that somehow, some way, I think that we may have landed our first retail placement before even launching, which is so fucking crazy. Genuinely, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's happening? What am I doing? Because I don't know. I really don't know. So it's not gonna be anything crazy, like inventory wise. I don't have to do like another whole giant wholesale order for them. Like how that would typically work for places like Nordstrom is that they would get a cheaper price to order in bulk from the manufacturers of each brand. But obviously we are so small and not there yet. So we're starting with super small inventories. And so since this is happening before launch weekend, I'm able to set aside a super small chunk of the inventory to go into retail so that it can happen this fall. But that's like, it's so cool. That's like such a cool thing to check off of like a brand dream list of things to achieve is having retail placement. So we'll get to design our own little display, which is really cool. I think just the walking bag in both colors is gonna be going into the Dog People Clubhouse. That's potentially slated for this fall in October/November, which is so soon. It's September 29th today. That is so soon. Genuinely, where did September go? Like actually, what happened in September? I feel like September happened and I blinked and it's gone. So lunch is gonna happen now, and then I'm gonna work on all of the product copy to finalize all of the product descriptions and like the fun little features of like the walking bag and the poop bags and the treat pouch. I have another call in an hour and a half with my management team to like go over like LaurDIY brand stuff that's happening. So we'll take a little break from Fuzzboy, dive into LaurDIY stuff, and then back into Fuzzboy for the rest of the day.
Checking in, we're at the midpoint of the afternoon. It's 4:30 now. Wanted to show you my drink spread. We've got flat water, we've got sparkling water, and I've also got a prebiotic soda happening. This is the new Bloom Pop. This is the Shirley Temple flavor. I'm usually a poppy girl, but these are pretty good. I also, as an afternoon snack, Wow, that looks so incredibly unappetizing. It's wild, like unidentifiable. It was frozen mango with tahini on it, and that's the current status of that. I am currently filling in all the product details on the back end of Shopify and doing some measuring. So I've got my measuring tape and like my poop bags, making sure that I have the exact dimensions and just like rechecking everything. I'm also doing measurements on the walking bag and just making sure that like everything is so specifically labeled. The one thing about neoprene, literally my favorite fabric in the entire world, the best texture, hands down. I'm obsessed with neoprene. The only problem is that when you're measuring neoprene, because it's like such an incredibly soft fabric, the corners are very rounded. This is such an art to get these corners looking like this and so wonderfully perfect, and our manufacturer absolutely killed it. But in terms of measuring it corner to corner, I feel like I'm here being like, okay, so this could be like a 0.7, a 0.8. We're doing our best with the measurements, but like, what do you do with a rounded corner? You know, even like the bottom, it's rounded, it's all rounded. And like, that's the best part of the bag. But from a measurement standpoint, I'm like, oh, this is not entirely straightforward. So doing my best. This entire project is just like a what am I doing approach, and that's how I feel. The PR list is shaping up very nicely. I wish I was able to be like, hey, who are the dogs that I followed on Instagram? Because I follow over 1,000 people. So I'm like, how can I sort through the dogs instead of having to just scroll through everyone that I follow one by one? Like, you would think if there was a use for AI, that would be it, but it's been quite tedious. And so I'm just like literally personally messaging everyone that I want to send a PR package to. We're gonna set aside a handful of the PR packages to send to pups in the community. So stay tuned in terms of giveaway details, because we'll definitely be doing a giveaway for like the actual PR packages that have everything in like the fun box. I personally love when a brand gives back to their community as well too. I totally understand from a marketing standpoint that influencer gifting is very much a massive, gigantic industry, but the community is the backbone. So we will definitely be doing a whole bunch of giveaway stuff with all the fancy packaging. The custom tissue paper that we got printed, which I kind of didn't even really know was, I guess I just never had a need for custom tissue paper. I never want to send anything in generic tissue paper ever again. Please hold. You also would not believe how like low-key heavy custom tissue paper is. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna show you this core that I opened so you can see like the true color of it with our little white flowers. It's so cute. Oh my god, I can't wait for the boxes to get here on Wednesday. Yeah, you would not believe how heavy this freaking slab of tissue paper is. I've just been like throwing it on top of the shelf over here, trying to keep it flat. So that's where we're at for right now. I'm gonna finish going through all of this copy, finalize my measurements, and then I've got a little more editing to do for a social post. Thank you so much to everyone who gave me different platforms that they use as their like social scheduler. I ended up going with Rella, and it's actually creator owned, which I love. I feel like as a creator, you would probably know what you need more than like what any corporation could build. We're to call with Natalie, one of the founders, and she walked me through the whole platform, and it seems like it's going to be a great fit for us. So I'm hoping that I can get my shit together and just like have a very populated social experience by way of using a social scheduler, so I can like segment out my day to be like, okay, today's Fuzzboy day. We're doing all of our like Fuzzboy editing, scheduling, setting it to post if there's posts every day, and then be able to switch over and be like, okay, LaurDIY day. What are we doing on like my own account? What am I doing? This whole vlog is gonna be a compilation of what am I doing meltdown. There is not a single like large fire that's happening.
You guys, the irony of me saying this and getting a notification the next day saying that the boat that's holding all of the inventory for the Fuzzboy sweaters is quite literally on fire. Oh my god. Most importantly, everyone is okay. So from a safety perspective, we're all good there. The boat has diverted to land. So great news that the boat didn't catch on fire so bad that it sank. But I have no idea what's going on. I'm still waiting for an update. I have no idea if the inventory and all of the sweaters are completely incinerated, if they have smoke damage, if they're totally fine. And so until I get notice that they are damaged, I'm gonna go in with the mindset and manifest that everything is going to be okay, because Oh my God, I can't even make something like this up. This is so crazy. It's a couple days later from when I recorded the vlog and I still don't know what's happening. And this will just make for a great story. Like, what's a product without a backstory? So the hoodies will get here when they get here. I am in fact liable as soon as they leave the manufacturer. So if they are totally just ash, that'll be a cool $10,000 just up in flames. And I'm smiling, but not smiling inside. Okay, so anyways, I just had to, like, the irony of me to say I'm putting out fires and then this happens. Oh my God. Okay, back to the vlog.
So everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is totally fine. Everything's totally fine. Everything's totally fine. I think we're gonna book a court to go play pickleball tonight because I think that I need to not look at a screen for a little bit and go sweat and like hit something. And by hit something, I mean like by way of hit a pickleball. But like I think I need to not be sitting like this for a little bit today. I think I need to get out of the house tonight because I'm so like head in laptop for the last like freaking 8 hours. I think that's gonna be the key to my sanity is the balance of I'm gonna go smack some balls around tonight. Pickleball confirmed for this evening. So excited to be cross-eyed at a pickleball and not cross-eyed at a computer screen. I just feel like face getting closer and closer and closer. My posture getting worse and worse and worse. This happens when I'm editing as well too. And it's not a great habit. And so I'm excited to go get some movement in because I probably have taken about 14 steps today from my office to the kitchen, to my office, to the bathroom, to my office, to the bathroom, from my office to the bathroom. Oh my God. The pain of being too hydrated. Gonna feed the dogs, going to eat dinner as well. I made just like ground turkey taco a couple minutes ago. So I'm gonna have that for dinner tonight. Jeremy and I both have the luxury of having taste buds and taste palates of children, and we can in fact eat the same thing every single night, multiple nights a week. So luckily I've just been getting away with cooking a couple nights of the week and making enough to have leftovers, and that has been so functional for dinner as I've been just like in the trenches getting Fuzzboy off the ground. You know who else was on the ground today was the lizard that Diggler let into my office as we were getting a little fresh air, as I was letting them bask in the sun, catch a little fresh breeze, snuff a little neighborhood.
Give me a friend!
A lizard comes just walking in, and he was kind of walking near the front of the dorm room, and I was like, he's not gonna come inside. That'd be crazy. There's no way he's gonna come inside. Walks right in. Senses no danger, obviously. My dogs they could literally care less. They couldn't care less. They could not care less that a lizard walked itself into the office, walked right by them. I had to then pick up a Fuzzboy sticker sheet and usher this little lizard out of the door. I think bull terriers at some point were a hunting dog for like small vermin. Squirrels walk by, birds walk by, lizards walk by. These dogs truly don't care, do not care, are not bothered, don't want to get up, don't want to bark at them. I feel like there are so many dog parents who just truly cannot relate and have their dog show up to their back door with like an unfortunately deceased small animal, and that could be it couldn't be further from what these dogs are capable of, and I love them so much. But oh my God, the lizard that was in my office today, we are going to keep him outside because that's where he belongs. We gave him a Fuzzboy sticker and sent him on his way.
Back from pickleball, had such a great time. Pickleball truly is the only sport where you can lose every single game and still have a wonderful time. Hair looking a little bit crazy. What I will say though is that I got a little bit of dimension added in, just like some warm highlights, and the way that my hair holds a curl so much better now. I feel like it genuinely was too healthy and too soft. It had been over 2 years since I added any type of bleach or dye, toner, anything to my hair. Unfortunately, the rumors are true. If you don't bleach and put a shit ton of heat on your hair, it does in fact recover and become incredibly healthy. So anyways, got a little hair update, and I'm super happy with it. It's just like, it's exactly what I wanted. I also have a bubber. I got a bubber. Oh God. Oh, we did that so ungracefully. He's so much longer than Diggy, it's crazy. If you're ever confused about who is who, if it's the bigger dog, it's Moose. Even though he's just my baby forever. He's just the littlest guy. Oh. I just love them so much. Anyways, I totally lost my train of thought. We played for about 2.5 hours. We had friends who ended up showing up who also had a 2-hour slot after our 2.5-hour slot. So that man has lost his damn mind and is playing 4.5 hours of pickleball tonight. I am in fact at home, obviously living my best life. I'm about to watch Great British Bake Off, and we're gonna have ourselves just a wonderful little pup cuddle. Literally, like, this is my dream. Also, yes, this is a heavy pour, okay? I didn't want to get back up if I wanted any kind of refill. It's a heavy pour, okay? On the way to pickleball, Jeremy opened my eyes to something. He gave me a loving lecture in that I need to be nicer to myself and I need to speak more highly of myself. Essentially, he was like, all day, all you said was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. He's like, but you don't give yourself enough credit for the things that you do know what you're doing and the things that you've learned. And okay, like, yes, he is correct. I have learned so much over the last year starting this business because the amount of work that we've put in behind the scenes of things that you just never even think about is just so much. And I've learned an incredible amount and it's been such an amazing experience. And honestly, like, tackling the hard things that I don't know is why I wanted to do it independently in the first place, because it's something that I just haven't done before. But what I also will say is that anytime I don't know how to do something or don't have experience doing something, I'm incredibly uncomfortable. Would love to know if there is someone who is comfortable when they're like navigating totally new waters. It's scary and I want this to be so good. I want this to be good for me and I want this to be good for you. I want this to be good for our community. I want this to be good for all of the dog parents who are excited about this product. Like, so much love and effort has gone into this, and so it feels like there's just like an immense weight to do this right and do this in the best possible way that I can. And I have such an incredible network. Like, genuinely, I think like being in this industry for 13 years, I've grown to have relationships and a network of people who have started businesses from the ground up 10 times over. And I've been so lucky to have mentors like Cassie, who obviously is the Potflex queen and absolutely kills it in every possible aspect of running a business. And I also have another friend, Kevin Gould, who is the co-founder of Glamnetic, and insert name here. They do lashes, hair extensions, and nails, and also are killing it. They're about to do $1 billion in revenue. So like, what do you mean? What do you mean a billion with a B? So having access to such smart people who have done this before to give me advice and lend a listening ear in times where I'm not sure what I'm doing, which is quite literally every day, has been so helpful. And so one, I'm excited to make more content about starting a business because I feel so lucky to have access to so many people who have taught me so much. And two, I have made mistakes along the way and I've vlogged so much of it. I don't know where it's all gonna fit into the journey. But I definitely vlogged a lot of meltdowns throughout the past year, and I will definitely be sharing them because I feel like people need to see that this is not just like a walk in the park. And hello. So let me know what kind of like small business or like founder related videos you might want to see or interested in. Okay, so what he's saying is that I need to give myself more credit for the things that I do know what I'm doing. I just feel like they're not as heavy as the things that I don't know. The things that you don't know are your immediate fires that you have to put out and figure out what to do. So yes, like, he is correct. I need to pat myself on the back more. But also, I'm still stressed and don't know what I'm doing about all the things that I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I agree, but also, I don't know. Anything in the realm of like editing and social media marketing is something that I've been doing for over 13 years, for my brand, for other brands sometimes. When you do a brand deal, like, you're making content and developing a brand identity and all of like those brand buzzwords. Like, yes, like those are things that I'm familiar with. And anything in the realm of editing and even a little bit in like photography, that is all stuff that I've navigated before. But anything in like the realm of email campaigns and fulfillment and wholesale conversations and retail, I'm like, yeah, Jeremy, like, listen, yeah, it's a really nice sentiment that you're saying, but what do you, like, what am I doing? It's really scary being uncomfortable and doing things for the first time when it means so much to you, I think, is what I'm trying to say and how I feel. And summary of, I think, what today has been a representation of every time I spiral and go, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? So yes, Jeremy, I hear you. I see you. Your feelings are valid. Your opinion is probably accurate. but I still don't know what I'm doing. And I'm having a great time figuring it out though. Am I having stress dreams every single night, which border on probably a nightmare? Yes. But I'm having such a great time figuring this out, and I'm just so excited to see the walking bags and any of the Fuzzboy products just like in pet homes and in your life. Truly, like I'm just so excited to make a product that I love so much and have had such I don't know, I just feel like this has been so all-encompassing for the last year, and I'm so excited for it to be out in the world. That's all. He shared an interesting perspective, and I wanted to chat through it quickly because yes, he's right, but also no, but also yes, but also no. I'm gonna answer some more emails. I received a few more addresses from people that I reached out to throughout the day via DM and text, so I'm gonna throw those into my spreadsheet and gonna do a little more like mindless work stuff that doesn't take a ton of brain power, and enjoy my bake-off, enjoy my warm fuzzy puppy. And I'm so sorry, I feel like this hair has been tickling his ear for the past 4 minutes. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so excited to wake up and do more Fuzzboy things tomorrow because truly I'm so lucky and things haven't even launched yet, so I don't even know what next week's gonna look like. Crazy, crazy. What am I doing? Okay, hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please let me know if this was interesting, if you want to see more on the business side of things. I literally loved having no makeup on today, just like sharing exactly what I was doing. So that's, I would love to do more of it if you enjoyed it. So let me know. Okay, bye guys.